and welcome to Let's Pour with Patty. Thank you so much for joining me on this wild and wacky ride as I experience the joys and share with you the wonders of creating with fluid art. Stick around. Let's have some fun. And as always, keep creating. Let's pour. This piece is inspired by this. I just did this and I am having a little bit of problems with dendrites, but these ones happened in this piece. They happened in just the right spot. I don't know if you can see that right in the center there, where they just seem to happen in the right spot. So, I don't know if you've heard recently, but Sherwin-Williams Color to Go has been causing a bit of a problem recently for us fluid art artists because they have changed their formula and the paint is now a little thin and it's just not playing nice with the bloom technique. It's that our lacing, we're getting things called dendrites, and certain colors give the dendrites, certain colors just make your paints melt, your lacing melt away. So I am experiencing these problems, along with the fact that I have recently run out of my pouring medium for blooms with deep base that I mix my color paints with. And so I am trying to find an appropriate replacement since the Bear 8300 disappeared. I had used the Infinity, but I was having problems with that. I just picked up some Valspar, and that's what this painting is done with. And I'm having some problems with that. It just seems like everything's too thin, and I can't get it thick enough. Or if it is thick enough, it's just like way too thick. So I have to work this one out. And I will be spending a lot of time doing that. So I went and got some new paints today that I will be trying out. And as soon as I figure out what I'm doing and what works best for me, maybe it's just in my climate. There's so many factors. It's winter time still. Got fluctuating temperatures all over the place. And so I'm just going to start methodically going through the process and figuring out what it is and get it right so that I can start getting, the explosion of cells. And I mean, even my cell activator is giving me a hard time. It's either too thin or too thick. And this one, I don't even know. Okay, the green, you'll see maybe. One cell activator was working great, but I used two, and the other one just didn't seem to want to move. And I'm not even sure if I grabbed the right one. It might not have even been a cell activator. That's possible. Sometimes I forget to write on the cup, and then it gets mixed up when Keith comes in and puts some stuff away. And yeah. He kind of tends to mix up my paint sometimes. I appreciate his help, but it also can get things a little mixed up. But, everything is a learning process. So I'm just going to stop babbling now, whining about my problems, and let you enjoy it because although this gave me a hard time, it really did turn out amazing with some pretty awesome effects. So sit back and enjoy, and see you at the end for a big, huge announcement that we have to share with you, which you probably heard in Taslima's video just before mine, because it is pertaining to the Creative Art Collective. But yeah, we have a huge announcement, so be sure to watch to the end so you find out what's going on, because it's kind of huge. All right, enjoy. And while we wait for the wet flyover, I have some breaking news. Unfortunately, it has come time for the Creative Art Collective to say our final farewell. Yes, the Creative Art Collective is coming to an end, and it's time for us to say so long for now. We truly appreciate you watching with us every week, and the love and support that you give means the world to us all. And although it's a sad time, we hope that you continue to keep an eye out for our videos that we'll put out whenever we can. Be sure to say hello, because we truly cherish the friendships we've made along the way. And thank you so much, Taslima, Casey, and Sheldon, for being a part of such a fun and creative and amazing collaboration. I'm honored to be a part of it. And if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to all their channels. They're freaking awesome. All right, let's get back to the video. Boy, this was quite the battle. I love how it came out. I love my curly Qs and whirly doos. Keith says he's not a big fan of them. He says I do them too much. But come on, look at those. They're gorgeous. And that watercolor effect, I love it, but I'm pretty sure it is definitely an indicator that my paints were way too thin. Because they just, I mean, it just instantly did that. I don't know. I mean, I do know my paints are way too thin. And I do think it's because of the Valspar that I got. I am just picked up some new paints that I'm going to try out and see how that works. But yeah, the struggle is definitely real, you know? As after that Bear 8300 disappeared, I've been lost, you know? And I've had some things work and some things it didn't. But I'm just going to keep trying until I find which recipe it is that works right for me. But although I had to work for this one, it did turn out pretty nice. Now let's see the dry version. Like I said, she dried dark, but she's gorgeous. Makes it a little hard to see some of the colors, but when the light hits it just right, it really pops. And although I had a lot of problems with it, it blew out beautifully, even with the pillow paint kind of being blown up through. It's still gorgeous. So I'm pleased. It's going to look amazing under resin. Thank you so much for watching our final Creative Art Collective. It's been an amazing run, and we really do appreciate you spending your time with us, because that means the world. And I will still be putting videos out weekly, probably Wednesdays around 5 p.m. I won't be doing premieres, most likely, so you can just watch them at your leisure. But please, please say hello in the comments, because I'm going to miss you. And I love hearing from each and every one of you. So until next time, which should be next week, unless everything goes wrong and I'm really fighting my paints, then just bear with me for a little bit till I figure this out. But until next time, my friends, keep creating. Bye.